Hello everyone, hello, it's Miss Sinclair, your multiversal menace, and I am joined once again by a star-studded cast for this episode of Fame Falchions Decursio, episode 4, Ruin.
Totally not scared by that name.
Trying not to be, but very much am.
It's fine.
I don't trust that at all.
Speaking of star-studded cast, we're gonna go ahead and have them all introduce themselves once again. Starting off with Poppy Gum Gum, aka Tales of Ty. Ty, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Ty, also known as Tales of Ty. I'm an amateur voice actor, lurker of Miss Sinclair and other friends' streams, and TTRPG enthusiast, playing Poppy Gum Gum, a K-pop star who is desperate to get out of the shadows.
And Hawthorne, aka Felony Sparks. Also, apparently you might be muted.
Doesn't look like you are.
No, not muted at all. Hello, I am Felony Sparks. You can call me Fel. However, tonight I am going to be playing the anxious emo boy Hawthorne, who's just here and doesn't really want to be. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Oh, Fel, is your stream muted? That's what Chase is talking about, I think.
Oh, yeah. Apparently Chase says he can't hear
Oh,
us
yeah,
on your stream.
I can fix it. I wasn't 100% certain because things hate me today.
Well, we don't.
Yeah.
But y'all
Love
aren't
you,
things.
Fel.
Y'all are people.
I don't know. Is an otter a thing?
What about a fox girl?
Nope. People. One sec.
I mean, according to that bitch in session 1, I'm a thing.
That's very
Oh,
true.
we don't
They did
talk
say
about
that.
them anymore because they're dead.
They're dead twice.
I fixed it.
Should be good now, Chase. You should hear us now.
Hopefully.
Can you hear the otherworldly voices coming
The
through?
voices inside Fel's head.
I love my little pewter. All my little gay friends are there.
Oh, my little girlfriend.
Man, imagine being able to hear the voices in other people's heads. Not their actual inner monologue, just like...
Yeah, that'd be insane.
That'd be crazy.
Speaking of Lonan,
Speaking of Lona,
aka Green Knight.
Yes. Green Knight, very, 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 very occasional streamer. Mostly writer. And part-time DM, I guess.
I think
if you're into that.
full-time, if we're being honest.
If we're being honest. And tonight I'll be playing Lonan McConnor, the bastard son of a railroad worker and very strong Irish boy. Oh, Irish abolitionist. Anyway.
And Celica Leone, aka Snowy Eliana.
Hi, hi, it's your silly fluffy snow puppy, Snowy Ileana here, shining ever brighter and warming my way into your hearts. Today I'm playing the small blue fox girl, Celica Leone, a shy and quiet second in command of the Saving Winds.
And Aria Calveris, aka Strifewife.
Hello, hello. My name is Strifewife, your local otter girl, streamer, voice actor, and audiobook narrator. In this game, I am Aria Calveris, and she speaks a little lower here. She is the newly appointed leader of the Saving Winds and a celestial elf here in Skene.
And once again, I am Miss Sinclair, your multiversal menace and GM for Fame and Falchions. For those who are new to our streams, we are raising money for the Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance. You can see more about them by typing !FF Dono. You can use those donations to impact the game, including giving the party money, giving them reroll tokens, healing them, or healing the enemy. Along with a couple other things.
If you hate us, yeah.
Yeah, I have feelings on that very last part, but yeah. It is technically something you can do.
The link in that doesn't work in mobile?
That's strange.
I
Huh.
have to see if it's actually dead or if it's just being weird. No.
Oh
still
no, it's
works
working on
It's
desktop.
weird that it's broken
weird.
on mobile. Interesting.
Yeah.
I just tested it on my mobile. It's not working on mobile.
But it
Hasn't
worked
worked in
on.
weeks. That is weird. I'll have to see if there's a mobile friendly version.
That's
Filter
bizarre.
filing.
While I'm working on that, perfect timing. Hawthorne, you're gonna give us a recap of last session.
There's notes in the channel if you want to look at those.
I can totally do that. Long story short, save everybody. 10,000 years. We died, shit's fluffed, and we're trying to fix it. No, more seriously though. Okay, like from the beginning or just last session?
Just last session.
Okay, think fluff.
If you want to do like a baby recap of everything else, but like last session's the important part.
Yeah, so we all died, and we're on a new world. That's the super TLDR of everything that happened before last session. Also, we all just coincidentally happened to die at various points in time. We've got somebody from the 1800s all the way up to 2026, I think is when Poppy died.
Yes.
So we are all like, there's some fun disconnects between us all, and it's totally not going to cause any problems whatsoever.
Of course, not gonna cause problems.
Let's see. So for last session, reading directly from the recap notes here, Hawthorne woke up in a cold sweat, clammy, feeling a heavy weight on his chest, almost holding him there. Oh right, there was Angsty Boy Hours. So Lonan and Hawthorne were both roommates. I swear, they were just roommates.
This
Not in the way history said they were roommates, but actual roommates. Let's see. Lonan is still very anti-clothing. No shirt, no shoes, no problem apparently. Hawthorne decided he was going to climb out the window and to sit on the roof and stargaze. Took in, the stars, mulling over everything that happened, looking out over the villa. Let's see. He was out there for a good couple hours, and ended up watching the sunrise. And then he heard someone else waking up down below, just to find that Shireen has made her way into the kitchen and starts prepping breakfast. Which, how kind of her. Which, of course, everybody did end up jumping in to offer help after they started waking up. Let's see. Hawthorne climbs back inside the house, meets Arya in the hall, heading to the kitchen. Everything's chill. Arya tries to just politely reaffirm what was said the night before, like, hey, here for you, etc. But Hawthorne was just like, oh, it's chill, don't worry about it. They go down to the kitchen, and we learn the skinny version of coffee. Let's see. After a little bit of back and forth between Arya and Shireen in regards to the similarities between coffee and... I have no idea how to pronounce that. What's the skinny version of coffee called again? Yalpan? Okay. But yeah, the Yalpan is fucking fantastic. It's a good coffee substitute. Arya and Shireen are still in the kitchen. Hawthorne fucks off, has a seat in the corner, while everybody else, wakes up and gets going about their day. Arya wakes up Lonan, Poppy, and Celica, skipping Lonan's room at first because of not wanting to walk in on him. The whole privacy of another gender. And then instead, let's see. So Celica heads off to the kitchen as Poppy gets ready. Lonan gets woken up by Hawthorne, and they all converge in the kitchen. Shireen is making roast sebek, which is the common livestock similar to a goat, with sebek cheese and is that palcon? Which is a type of baked bread that has drelva drizzled over it before being baked, which I think someone mentioned being similar to, like, was it honey?
It's a very
Had a type of
sugary-
honey flavor, yeah.
It's a very sugary, or sweet, like, fruit secretion, I do believe.
And then Shireen mentioned something called Maeda pot. And this pot is something that is important to beastkin families as it lasts for decades, and is a large pot to make meals for a family. So a very culturally significant piece of kitchenware. One sec. Let's see. Culturally, it is typically given as a present at weddings or when a beastkin leaves home. It is a symbol of the family and is often decorated in the most expensive thing beastkin own. Celica wrote down that they need to get an OBS system ready before delving, along with some other basics like equipment from the bazaar. So we get a shopping trip, a little bitty one. Let's see. And then we learned that magia is the ability to produce magic from your being. It comes from having great attunement with your own magistone with all types of effects, but you can't necessarily create permanent object. And then Magitech is using magistones to make devices that can do things. Everything in some way, shape, or form is tied to Magitech. That's why delvers are so important. We go to the bazaar.
Leo, thank you for the $50 dono. Everyone gets a reroll token.
Oh,
Hey.
yay!
Is that something
Thank
we mark on our
you.
character sheet, or is that just something you have on your side?
Mark it on your character sheet, and I'm keeping track over here.
Where do we mark it on our character sheet for reroll tokens?
You want to go into your to the notes section next to items, and just put it in the biography and info section.
Got it.
Okay. And then Lonan fucks around and finds out what soap is. And he does this by choosing to lick the soap and gets mildly poisoned. Thankfully, it doesn't appear to have been life-threatening. Oh, that was just before the shopping trip. As the party leaves the villa, there's a couple of beast knights in an alley. The same one that was outside the room the party had their attunements in, clearly keeping people out. Something happened in that alley, and it was a it was a fun bit of information gathering that we have. So one incredibly perceptive Hawthorne is the one who notices what's up first and sneaks on over. Let's see. In the alley, there's a pool of blood in a hand. Very obviously, there was a murder that happened, and these knights were trying to keep people from getting close. But yeah, Hawthorne sneaks over to get a closer look and sees that there are two beast knights on this side of the alley and one in the actual alley that appears to be just overseeing things. One has a small, dark red, bear-looking creature, and the other has a long, bright orange hooded snake. And the one overlooking the scene in the alley has a teal, very large, wolf-like creature. On closer investigation, there are 3 bodies, with multiple stab wounds and multiple severed limbs, with blood everywhere. So this wasn't just like a casual fucking murder, it was a very brutal, very visceral one. Let's see. Hawthorne sees a little rat beastkin, Naza, scanning everybody, very obviously picking marks for swiping some goodies, for her own well-being. These two totally sneaky individuals, Hawthorne and Naza, they make eye contact. Naza indicates, "Hey, I was here first. Get out of here." And Hawthorne's like, "No, come here. Let's chat." So we chat. There's some not so subtle back and forth between the two of them while Hawthorne tries to get information and Naza tries to get Zenith. Hawthorne does end up paying out some Zenith, just not as much as Naza was originally wanting to get her adorable little hands on. Let's see. Hawthorne was able to learn that someone in a purple coat killed all 3 with his bare hands, seemingly because they didn't like that the men were loitering around the guild waiting for somebody. So this person maybe saved someone's lives? And then considering, what we had learned in the first session, or maybe the second, it's possible that the people who are dead now were in fact the ones who were waiting to jump us before, so maybe the murderer saved our asses. That's our best guess for now. Not 100% confirmed, but so far it's a safe bet. Let's see, from there, yeah, that's about it. As Naza and Hawthorne go to part ways, Naza tries to swipe something from Hawthorne, who catches her and is like, "Yo, what are you doing, kid? Get out of here." But in response, Naza winks at Hawthorne, throws a dark thing up in front of Hawthorne's eyes, and runs off. The object that she tossed into the air is a small wooden carving of her flipping Hawthorne off, which is her signature goodbye, and it's fucking adorable. I would crumble the entire fucking city for this child. All she had to do was ask.
My criminal daughter.
I adore your criminal daughter. Someone will die for her, and it won't be any of us. But yeah, after that,
We might be the cause of the death, but it won't.
I mean, you're right.
We've already done it once. What else is new? Well, you all already did it once to save Celica.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was justifiable. Let's see. Hawthorne shares what he learned and shares his thoughts on Naza. Shireen questions why Celica didn't tell the party the significance of the Miata pot, and Celica reveals she was scared the party would reject the idea of it. And then, so Arya suggests making some art to sell for Xena instead of selling Shireen's keepsake, landing on a nude portrait of a celestial elf, as the type of portrait of beast skin is popular among the nobility, because the nobility are fucking awful.
Yeah, you can say that.
Let's see. Celica sends Lonan to go buy himself a shirt, and he ends up paying 15 zenith. Celica recognized the story Lonan told about the gear belonging to a reincarnate who faced the Beast Lord and died horrifically. So the Beast Lord is even more fucking horrific. Every time we learn something new about this motherfucker, we just hate him more.
Because he's a bitch.
It's fine. But yeah, that person died horrifically. Meanwhile, Arya recognizes this symbol on the armor's lapel as a symbol of Hermes, which does have some form of magic attached to it that seems beneficial or at least benign. Celica goes to a junker to get an OBS system and Quaylon device, priced at 300 zenith. So Celica returns to the party to talk to them. Arya shows the painting that she did, and they head off to an art shop to sell said painting. The proprietor of this shop is named Azadeh, who is a darkness void starry elf. Totally fucking cool. Azadeh starts talking art and the specifics of the painting, and Arya is absolutely eating up all of that praise and enjoying finding someone who also knows art just as well. Azadeh offers to buy the painting for 500 zenith or trade it for a specific artifact, and first refusal for a piece of Arya's experience from each floor of the dungeon. The artifact in question was a magia focus in the form of a paintbrush with a flaming bristle. The party finds out that Arya's bag is essentially a bag of holding. So we've got a couple of decent artifacts starting off before our first venture into the dungeon, which is going to be really helpful for us. Hawthorne and Poppy are outside, and Naza comes up again. She gives Hawthorne some food that she was able to get as a repayment for earlier when she let him go. Naza, the very small being of 3'4", calls Poppy short, and it's their first interaction. And it's great. Poppy
criminal child
is very non-confrontational about it all. Naza offers to help the party with information gathering and pickpocketing in the city and such while the party's in the dungeon.
Because we are not letting a child in the dungeon.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. Ain't no way in hell. Celica gets absolutely flustered by Arya saying that the pot would be a good gift for Celica, almost thinking it was meant as a wedding gift, but it was actually meant as a coming-of-age gift.
Damn you,
the group fades to black. we love disaster lesbians. It's fine. Fiddling with a broken OBS, an old man with brown hair and violet eyes, his leg mangled, broken, and bloodied. This man hears a scraping sound in the distance of the dungeon, metal scraping across stone. Scene cuts again to a scimitar scraping on the ground. The Beast Lord is chasing after this human man.
This human man who is almost certainly Celica's father, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Almost certainly. Especially because he was holding a fox carving and the eyes. And yeah.
And that includes what happened last time on Fame Falchions Decursio.
Don't get us in trouble now.
No trouble here.
Right, and that was a great recap. Y'all ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Do it.
Mhm. I'm ready to suffer.
Excellent.
Oh god. That's never a good sign when the DM says
No,
excellent to a
it's not good
statement like that.
when Riles is excited. At least in this situation.
When Riles is excited when I say I'm ready to suffer, that's when you get a little scared.
Just a bit.
So, you all arrive back to the Delvers Guild after going about doing all your shopping. When Arya, I need you to make me a double willpower check.
Already? Yeah. of
Again with
course.
starting with the thing right away.
Yeah, not a problem. Mm-hmm.
Not concerning at all. I'm not worried. I mean, why would I be worried?
DC?
Da, 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 da.
In other words, how scared should I be?
Oh. Just roll. It's gonna be DC 10.
Oh no.
Crap.
no.
Excellent.
No, not excellent.
Excellent.
You feel just this like really painful throbbing headache kind of ease its way into your temples as you're approaching the the Delvers Guild.
Oh.
It is near debilitating.
I think I might need to wait back at our lodgings.
Are you okay?
I'm not feeling well at my head.
Celica like rushes over to like help Arya.
Arya ends up leaning on her a bit and just trying to cover her eyes, hoping maybe blocking out the light would be helpful. Thank you. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, come on, guys. We have to get back to the
I think
lodge.
it's fine if everyone keeps shopping. I just need to go lie down, I think. Yeah.
The door opens and you see Barome kind of stick his head out.
Oh, it's you lot. Perfect timing. Can you mind following me?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Arya, make me another double willpower check.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. Riles.
We're starting off strong.
For real.
DC?
please.
10.
Don't pass out, don't pass out, don't pass out. Oh, thank Fluff.
Okay.
You feel the tension in your temple kind of come to a sharp point. And then you hear,
Don't refuse.
and then the tension eases up and the headache goes away.
Thank you, Celica. I'm okay.
If you're sure, come on then. Let's go see what Barome needs.
Arya looks incredibly confused.
Come
But
on,
then
everybody, and,
does
like,
her
waves
little
it.
hand motions that she does, trying to just kind of feel things out.
Barome kind of as waiting in this sort of a central area near the door to go back to the private room that you all had registered in.
Thank the gods that someone was available. Please follow me.
Right?
He heads back into the room, leaving the door open behind him. What do y'all do?
Follow after Barone.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll follow him.
If Arya's, I'll walk in also, but I think he'll stick close to Arya in case she like faints or something. Ready
Aw.
to catch her if that happens.
He grabs a seat and gestures to the bench on the opposite side of him.
I hate to spring all this on you right now, but to be honest, there aren't any other delving parties that aren't tied up with all their delves right now. Seeing as you all are the newest delving party, I figure you all might want a shot at a quest that really needs doing.
Is everything all right?
We thought it was going to be, but apparently not.
He starts rifling through all his papers. What are you all doing there in the meantime?
Arya is taking in all her surroundings, making mental notes, and trying to read his body language.
Celica's probably like staring at Barome as he rifles through papers, her head tilted a little bit as she's just trying to like figure out what's going on.
Poppy looks really excited about the prospect of a quest and is like also just watching Barome.
I think Lonan is having a brief flashback to all of the times some foreman told him that they had a project just for him that they were really excited about, and how many times Lonan almost died as a result of that. And so I think Lonan's maybe a little wary. Don't worry, kid. You can shovel coal next to that burning furnace. It won't explode.
Is there a window? Wait,
Yeah, it's the same window. Yeah, the same window as previously.
You'll never guess what I'm doing.
Oh boy.
Just standing over by the window, very deliberately, like watching, just sort of expecting to see the exact same thing I did last time, just somebody spying on us. But I am mostly listening to the conversation that Barone is having with the others. Given what we had seen earlier in the alley, and the last time we were in this room, I'm ready to jump into action as soon as like I see the slightest thing off.
You see, he pulls out a very, very old piece of parchment. You can tell that he's wearing this like really soft white silk gloves while handling it.
Arya's attention is definitely gripped.
This is our oldest quest, one that has never been completed. We thought that the situation resolved itself, but apparently not. There is a small estate, not too far from here, that's a very ancient history. This estate was to be leveled and turned into another arena for the Beast Lord's tournaments. However, all of the construction crew who was sent there will not go back to work. No information has been given as to why. And when pressed, all they said is that they can't.
Hmm.
The Beast Lord has decreed it that since he can't do that, he wants to hand the estate over to a delving party for them to refurbish so that it gets use and isn't just abandoned. This is where the problem lies. Every delving party that we tried to give this quest to over the past 800 years initially took on the quest and then came back, refused the quest, and never spoke of it again.
And
Beast Lord has decreed that if this quest is not finished by the end of the month, he is going to be leveling the entire district.
oh,
You can see why this is a problem.
and you wish for us, the newest delving party, to take on this monumental task?
And to be honest, nobody's died. So worst case scenario, you'll come back and say, oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Nobody died that you know of.
Oh, that's true.
Can you give us information, anything you know about it from any that has been there, or any information you have that you've given others?
Yeah. Originally, it was called the Tistria Estate.
Celica, go ahead and give me a double insight.
Okay. Double insight. DC?
14.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fail. Can I use a Fabula point to reroll?
What's your reasoning?
Wait, don't you have a reroll token?
Yes, but I want to use Fabula. I want to save the
Yeah.
reroll token unless I absolutely need it. I would rather use a Fabula point
Okay.
first. Hope because it's to be refurbished by a delving party for their use, which means if we can do it, we will have housing.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Attribute. Insight. This is going to be a very hard one still at a 14 DC. Unless I get a
Ooh.
critical success.
Yes.
Let's go!
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Is it
That's a good
critical?
st-
Okay.
Yeah, critical.
Do you know what your opportunity you'd like to apply is?
Let me double check what opportunities I can have. The opportunities you can apply again. It's let me pull up the.
Should be
list.
pinned in our chat.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to. Oh no, that's the skin and character template that's pinned. But I can scroll up. I found it.
You can also choose to wait until I start giving you the information to apply
Yeah.
opportunity if you'd like.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's wait until we have a little
Okay.
bit more info.
All right. I apologize for nothing. Ready?
Oh God.
Apologize for nothing. Great.
We cut away.
Oh God.
Away from
Oh,
this moment.
no.
Fudge.
Away from this point in time. To a small porch in a ruined house. And two people currently sitting on a bench. Looking out at the bustling street.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you falling asleep on me there, Celica? Please tell me you're not. Celica.
Yeah?
I was just
Sorry.
trying to tell you a story. Did you fall asleep on me again?
I'm sorry. I'm a little sleepy.
It's okay. Well, up for hearing a story?
Yeah, always.
Well, this is actually a really old one, stemming all the way back from something that your great-great-grandmother used to tell your mom. Stay with me, Bright Eyes, okay? Now, long ago, long ago, way before the Beast Lord, way before the Beast Lord even came here, there was a beautiful paradise. Bright green trees sprouting up from the desert. Clean, crystal clear water flowing like a beautiful river cutting through the sand. Bright blue skies. Happy people everywhere you could see. And reigning over all of that was Mithra.
Mithra, Papa?
Yeah. Before the Beast Lord, there was Mithra. She was the first Dungeon Lord of Ferocia. And prior to the Beast Lord defeating her, she ruled this paradise, all of its people. Everyone flourished underneath her. She was an immortal being of great beauty and great kindness. Amongst all of her achievements, though, was simple but true the happiness of all the residents of Ferocia. The beastkin, the humans, the elves, the dwarves, the demons, all of us.
Demons, Papa.
Yeah, a long time ago, before the Celestial War even. It was Mithra who kept everyone safe. It wasn't until the Celestial War unfolded that demons turned their back on the people who live under the sun. In this beautiful paradise, there was a demon. Rather strong, powerful demon. And she lived in a glorious manner. And it was said that she would help Mithra to care for her people. This demon, she would bring in the sick, the injured. She would heal their wounds. She would nurse them back to health. And she would ask for nothing in return.
Wow, I want to be like that, Papa.
I'm sure you could be one day. Her name was Tishtria.
How do you spell that, by the way?
That's Tishrya.
Got it, thank you.
Legends say that she could even make the rain fall. And it was thanks to her that Mithra, alongside a great and noble hero, were able to bring another worldly crop crop that I'm sure you are looking forward to having for dinner tonight. I know how much you love your rice.
Papa! And she like pushes his arm.
Now, this is where the story gets important. Tishtria, upon hearing about the death Mithra was heartbroken, distraught. She openly challenged the Beast Lord, saying that he must have committed some heinous act to be able to kill someone so kind and immortal. And she cursed him, the first dark act that she ever made. She cursed him so that he would die. His heart would be pierced by the hero. Shortly after her curse settled in, she was slain on the spot.
Slain?
True. The Beast Lord killed her where she stood and sent many a Beast Knight to destroy her manor. The place of healing, of health, the place of kindness and friendship. Destroyed in an instant. And the Beast Lord triumphed. For, due to some dark act, he has not one but two hearts. And there can only ever be one hero. Do you understand what you should learn from this story, Bright Eyes?
I think so, Papa.
What is it that you think you've learned?
That even someone who's kind and is a healer doesn't mean that they have to be harmless in the face of such evil.
That's my smart kid.
He pats your head.
So his ears like flatten and she smiles up at Felix.
You know, to this day, the Beast Lord still can't get rid of her estate entirely. The ruins still stand. He can't build there. He can't move people in there. Almost a spit in his face.
Really? Still? But I thought Bria died.
She did. He made sure everyone knew. Everyone saw her corpse. But for some reason, the ruins of the estate still stand. Intestria is still remembered to this day by those who are old enough to remember.
You're not old, Papa, and she hits his arm again.
Well, maybe not yet. But I feel it when I try to stand up in the morning. So, if ever you walk past Istria Estate, remember what I told you to do.
Yes, Papa.
I love you, Bright Eyes.
I love you too, Papa.
Oh,
And with that, we cut back to the present.
oh gosh.
So Celica immediately starts bawling after hearing the name of the estate.
Are
And
you okay?
the thing that I want to use the opportunity is advantage for the next check.
Okay.
The +4 to the next check.
Okay.
I want you to know that that was a page entirely because I wrote down that dialogue word for word. I transcribed that.
Excellent.
So, you all think that you'll be up for taking on this challenge?
Before anyone has a chance to say anything, Celica shouts. Yes.
It
I'll,
seems that we are.
Alright.
I'll give you all a moment as he goes to go step out and excuse himself from this awkwardness.
Celica, are you all right?
I remember that estate. But Papa told me about it as a kid.
All right. Would you like to share that?
It was last owned by a very, very kind demon who stood opposed to the Beast Lord. She was a healer, and she looks around to see if there's. I hope not. Is anyone listening? Can any of you? Do any of you know?
You know-
how to...
You can tell there's nobody else in the room with you.
And she so Celica lowers her voice. Tistria was friends with the previous ruler of Ferocia before the Beast Lord. And when the Beast Lord killed Mithra, the former ruler, Tistria cursed the Beast Lord that he would die pierced through the heart by the hero. Obviously, Beast Lord still lives, but he was never able to take back her estate. That's what this is. That's what this estate is. My papa told me all about it as a kid. I'm sorry for jumping to accept it. I'm sorry. And she starts
It's all right.
No, don't.
It is clear that this means a lot to you. And if it's important to you, then it's important to me. And it's important to all of us. But it seems we are being tasked to destroy it, and given the information you have told us, I think I understand why this Beast Lord hates this memory so much, this representation of her memory. Would you be able to attempt to destroy it?
Wasn't part of the thing that it was to be refurbished by?
Yeah, what was said is that the attempts to destroy it have all failed in the past. So the new quest is if the area is not turned into an estate
If it's not
for a delving
raised.
if it's not turned into an estate for a delving party, the Beast Lord's gonna have the entire district
Oh.
raised.
Do you
If we
think
can figure out why everyone's been leaving, maybe if we're using it to follow what Istria stood for, maybe whatever has been turning everyone else away won't turn us away.
I think that sounds like a great thing. And since it doesn't have to actually be wiped out, but just transformed or redesigned in a way, then perhaps you're right. Perhaps we can do something good with it and preserve at least some of it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that's going to entail, though. Have you heard anything else about what exactly it is that's scaring people or what they faced? He said that he hasn't heard anything from them, but you've lived here your whole life. Have you heard any whisperings?
Could I make a check on this, Raz?
Yeah, if you want to. Be double willpower.
Double willpower, and with the
And you
plus
hear it.
4.
Yep, and this is a DC 14 as well.
Double willpower.
'Cause this is something that people do not talk about, so.
And willpower is my best stat, though.
Okay.
1. Damn it. Can I use my reroll token?
Yeah, like.
Do I keep the
Alright.
modifier on a reroll or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah, no, highest was a 12. So no, best.
Yeah, nobody talks about this, even when pressed.
Not much. No one talks about the estate. It's not illegal, but it is incredibly taboo and dangerous.
Dangerous because word might get back to the demon lord, or is it just dangerous because
Beast
it represents hope?
Both. Beast Lord doesn't like being reminded of failure. And also,
I guess
the
that's
Beast Lord
understandable.
doesn't like the people having hope. And she kind of spits that last bit out.
I'm noticing that, it seems. All right. Well, do you know of anyone that might know anything?
Would I?
Well, your highest was a 12?
Yeah, my highest was a 12.
The people that wouldn't know about this would be people that work directly for the Beast Lord, and maybe somebody from the Church of Litha.
Maybe someone from the Church of Litha, but the only people who really know about it who we could talk to is them, because the only other people who know are the Beast Knights, and they most certainly are not someone we should talk about this with.
Yeah, definitely not. Okay, perhaps we could pay a visit to those that are of the Church of Litha. Is that close by? And if so, would everyone be open to discussing this with them?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
I suppose.
You don't have to agree with their beliefs, I promise, Lonan.
I know, he's thinking about if that's... He's like, you know what, you're right. I'm making a big deal about it. Never mind.
We can speak with them and not be of the same religion.
Yeah.
No,
they're
I
probably
mean,
nice
like...
people.
Well, they probably are. That's not my thing. It's entering another house of worship, and I thought about it for a second, then I'm like, no, I'm making a big deal over nothing.
All right.
Awesome.
Hawthorne?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I was totally listening. I am definitely on board with whatever is going on.
Uh-huh. All right. Celica, are they close by, or would it be a long journey?
Is the Church of Litha...
The Church of Litha is in the next ring, which you all would need to remember to pay to go to. It's the same place you would have to
Oh.
go to get Shireen absolved.
Oh.
And
Well,
this quest isn't. We have a time limit of a month on it, right?
Yeah, by the end of the month.
Are we at the start of the month?
It is currently, there are 33 days in each month, and it is currently the 16th day.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
You do know that the Tishtria estate is literally about a 10-minute walk from here.
Okay.
Well, the church is in the next district, the same place we'd have to go to get Shireen absolved. But the estate is only about 10 minutes from here. Maybe we could check out the estate, and then if we run into a roadblock, check out the church when we go to absolve Shireen.
Yeah, that's a good play. That's a very good plan. He pats you on the back.
Should we do that, or should we visit the church first, get as much information as we can,
It
absolve
costs-
Shireen, and then go?
It costs money to get into the second ring, so we only want to make that
I
trip
see.
once if we can help it.
I see. All right, then yes, I shall default to your wisdom.
We could also wait to go to the estate until after getting some more money, but we only have so many days to work on this quest, or
Yes,
the whole
yes.
district is gone.
What rather high stakes. He did say the end of the month. Yes,
It's about 2 weeks from now, a little more.
all right. And she turns and addresses everyone. Here's an idea. What does everyone think of going and kind of scouting out the area? Not necessarily go in unless we feel brave enough to, maybe not brave enough, confident enough to try. And once we've kind of gotten our recon information, and she chuckles a little, then come back here and make a plan?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah, that's
probably
what.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's what Silica was suggesting, wasn't it?
Yes. And I wasn't sure if Celica, do we have everything we need? Should we decide to go in with the information we have?
The estate itself isn't part of the dungeon, and we probably wouldn't want to actually record it for OBS, knowing
Oh.
how much the Beast Lord hates this estate.
Okay.
But
All right.
we should have at least enough to go in and scout the area. We all have the basics of weapons and such.
Well, as long as it's not something that we need to broadcast, then I think, personally, I feel confident. And I'm trying not to get too excited about this, but it's our first adventure.
Yeah. Celica, do you know if there's anything like scary there that we should be worried about?
We don't know anything. No one who's ever gone there has really talked about it. It's, like I said, it's very taboo. But at least we have Rome saying that he doesn't know of anyone who, died or anything in there.
Yeah. So there's at least that information.
With that, there's another knock at the door. And Barome kind of peeks his head in.
Mind if I come back in?
Yes, come on in.
Barome sits down, holding his papers.
So, questions for me?
Yes, what is on that paper? You have The same type of gloves I use for old art, which tells me it's very important to you.
Well, this is actually the deed. The estate. It's written in demon.
Oh.
So unless you can read demon, you won't be able to read it.
Riles, can I read demon with my somehow present ability to read?
You have no idea.
May I have a look?
Sure.
And he pulls out another pair of gloves and hands them out to you.
Okay, she puts them on and very gingerly grabs the parchment.
And you can in fact read it.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh,
I can read demon. All right. All right, and she looks at it and her eyes widen a bit, realizing that she understands it, and turns and asks him, "Do you mind if I read it aloud?"
Sure.
And
Oh,
we'll
but-
just
And-
pretend that my voice is Riles for a moment as she tells us what it says.
This is the deed to the estate of Tistria and all of the lands that fall within the territory thereof. All of the projects that lie within, as well as all of the blessings imparted thus. In order for the deed to be signed over, any willing participants must have these three metrics. 1, a blessing. 2, a title. And 3, a spark.
Oh my
Any
gosh.
who wish to claim or build upon or completely demolish the property without meeting these 3 metrics will be forcibly removed and memories purged. If you wish to accept, you must speak to the current deed holder. And then it lists a name at the bottom.
Do we know that name?
It says Delphira. Delphyra.
Oh.
and Selka like looks around at the party and is like, "That mean we meet the metrics as a party? We do. Don't
Oh, we do. Yes. As a
We do?
party together, we do.
Oh yeah, that I do have that title thing.
Selka chuckles.
Someone
a
else
little.
has the spar.
Does Barome
Alright.
have any reaction to this? Like Selka's kind of like looking at Barome on the side of her head. Does Barome react?
You look up. You see Barome is just fully dissociating, pretending not to hear anything.
Is he drunk?
At this point,
No,
anytime he interacts with the saving winds, he might as well be.
Yeah, no, and he's not drunk. He's just like doing that thing of I'm hearing nothing, la 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 la.
Okay. Okay. I wanted to check.
Interesting. I'm gonna note that down, Kit. Thank you. for redeeming upgraded monster drops.
Ooh.
Mhm. Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's more information than we had before. Would
It makes
Celica
sense
recognize
now.
the name at all?
No.
No? Okay.
Arya turns.
Well, actually, Baron probably wouldn't. Never mind.
Arya gently turns to Brome and kind of catches his eyes, so he snaps back to the present. Given what this says, we meet the metrics needed to be the next deed holders. Who is Delphira?
You see, he grimaces.
I can't say.
All right.
Yeah,
Is there
because-
someone that can say?
I can't say.
Is this going to be another dunno moment? All right. Well, we need to speak to Delphira urgently to prevent this area from being wiped out. So who do we speak to so we can know and meet and speak to Delphira?
Putting me in a real bind here.
You are also putting us in a bind if you are wanting us to save this area.
You,
If I were in your shoes, I
right,
would
yeah.
head to the estate and look around and not bring up that name to anyone who you don't immediately, and looks at you, Celica,
Hmm?
have a distrust towards on instinct.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. We will heed your words.
That
Thank
was
you.
an
About
odds for
all
me.
I can say on that matter.
Yes, and we appreciate you putting yourself in our position in that hypothetical advice.
Hmm.
All right. Shall we start our little adventure?
Right. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Riles,
like,
what time of day is it?
It's currently about 2 p.m.
Okay. I was going to say if it's too late in the day, maybe we have a rest first, but no, if it's like 2 p.m., we're good.
Just when you come back, just let me know if the quest has been completed.
Yes,
Alright.
we shall speak to you.
Steve Barome stands up and folds the paper away, the parchment away, and
I hand him back the gloves.
takes the gloves and excuses himself, leaving you all alone.
I'll turn to Hawthorne.
You go.
Are you present with us, Hawthorne?
Yeah, I'm right here. I've been listening. It's a really big ask.
That is very, very true. However, it seems a lot of the prerequisites are already fulfilled for us.
And it doesn't say anything about, danger other than losing memories of the quest itself.
Which explains why others wouldn't be able to say much about what they experienced.
the worst case scenario, it shouldn't hurt us. Right?
And if we're not confident when we've walked around, we don't have to go in. Think of it like going on a walk.
Okay.
Don't worry. If anything happens, you can just use me as a shield. I'll be fine.
Silka shoots a look at Lonan like, Aren't you the one who's currently poisoned?
Right, that's the thing. Maybe a little rest so I can cure this poison.
Celica, what we got at the markets? Do we have anything for Mr. Poisoned himself?
No, Lonan got cleansed.
Oh, Gloin got cleansed? Okay.
Oh, yep, never
Okay,
mind.
So never mind. Ignore this entire last, 5 seconds of conversation. It didn't happen. Just, instead it's like, instead of what I said, is like, are you sure Mr. 8 Soapin got poisoned? And she, smiles a little bit as she looks at Luna.
Hey. Look, I'm not good for much, but I'm a decent meat shield.
Oh gosh, quite hard on yourself, but I sort of understand. All right,
Celica,
let's...
butts her head against Lonan's arm. You're more than that.
You should know we value you for more than that, but I can understand.
Right.
So, Hawthorne, what do you say?
I say we go for it.
All right.
Celica looks at the whole party. Thank you again for this. I'm sorry I jumped to it, but I really appreciate it.
You know,
She,
it
bows her
feels
head
like
down
fate to
and
me.
looks at them.
There's nothing to apologize for.
Yeah. You know?
All right. I guess we should go check it out then. I know where the estate is. I could
Then
lead us
please
there.
lead the way.
All right then. And Celica goes to head out the door, motioning for everyone to follow her.
You begin your walk, moving through the streets of Ferocia, going past the bustling streets, passing through some side streets, moving onto a much larger stream. You can see the upper rings from the street. And you come across just this worn down, broken looking wall. It's like almost completely destroyed. There's graffiti all over the place. There's these sort of just nests of pests and creatures that have burrowed themselves into these holes in the wall. And you reach this beautiful wrought copper gate. The gate itself looks almost completely pristine. These beautiful swirling patterns that almost look like water. And you can see broken buildings and structures within. You can see brush that has been kind of collected near the bases of some of the palm trees. And this beautiful stone, sandstone archway. And then just past it, a set of double doors that lead into the main residence.
This is the place, everybody. This is the Krishna estate.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicest place I've ever seen.
Celica, may I ask you something?
What's up, Maria? She tilts her head a little as she looks over.
Well, given our agreement with Azadeh, do you think a painting of this place, kind of an under the table cell, would be worthwhile?
could be dangerous if someone else finds it. But it is a very beautiful scene. I think even if we don't end up being able to sell it, it would be worth having. Our first
All
quest
right.
is a party, right?
Yes, definitely. Do you mind if I have 5-10 minutes? You guys can keep exploring. I just want to sketch this down real quick. I can add the color later.
Yeah, of course. And Celica then turns back to the gate and like, how close are we like across the street from the estate? Are we right in front of it?
You're right in front of the gate that leads into the estate.
Celica,
I'll be just a moment. Just a moment. And she very excitedly gets the canvas and her paintbrush out and finds a spot to sit down. Is there a rock or something?
Well, there's the ruined walls. There's some pieces that are on the ground.
Alright.
And then there's some benches on the other side of the road if you want to go sit over there.
She'll just sit on part of the wall so she can get the texture right, and she quickly but intentionally sketches.
While Arya's doing that, Celica just like studies the gate, all of the beautiful like work of it, and he reaches up to like brush a finger against it.
Okay.
Just kind of like trace the design.
Is it open?
Yeah. Is the door open or is it completely closed?
The gate itself is currently closed.
Okay.
Arya and Celica both give me insight and willpower rolls.
Oh
Ooh.
goodness. DC?
DC 10.
Success.
And failure. Wait, what? Oh no, Arya's was success. Mine's a failure.
All right, Arya, as you're sketching, you're looking over all these details. You see a curtain inside the main residence close. Like it falls, like someone was looking through the window, and then you see the curtain close.
Do I see anyone close it? Any hint of a hand, face, clothing?
See, with a 12, I will say that you saw the color purple.
That's not the curtain.
That's not the curtain. The curtain itself. Sorry. The curtain itself was yellow.
And Celica doesn't see this and just kind of is tracing the gate still.
I'll kind of wave Hawthorne over, like, subtly, so as to not scare anyone else. Hawthorne,
Yeah.
look, and she's not gonna look up in the direction in case they're peeking out in a different area. She'll stay staring at the canvas and kind of speak under her breath. I need you to look at the window up in the, is it the left, right?
It was a little bit to the right of the gate.
Look to the right of the gate. Up in the building at the window, there is a lovely yellow curtain. It just moved. I saw something purple. I don't know if it would be the most wise to let everyone know, but perhaps you could help me keep an eye out. That perhaps could be the owner, or it could be danger.
Sure, I can take a look.
I'll be keeping an eye out as well. I'm hoping we look innocent enough with me drawing here. However, as we continue to explore, it could be something. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a look for this window that was described to me.
Mhm.
Do I notice anything?
Give me a double insight check.
Bad.
And can I ask, are there any symbols that I notice on the building?
Nothing that you can tell. I mean, unless you're looking at the graffiti itself.
Nah, what the intentional symbols in the building structure?
Can I use a fabulous point?
Sure. What's your reasoning?
My reasoning is that I am very deliberately seeking out anything that would stand out, specifically because of the depth in which Arya described what she had seen. I am very deliberately looking for something that stands out.
Oh, in order to
Anything
use
whatsoever.
fabula points, it has to correspond with your identity, theme, or origin.
Oh,
You have to describe the reasoning
That's
at
right.
which do it.
Yeah, no, I have nothing.
Do you want me to help you out with this
Women-
one?
Sure.
With your origin as a convenience store worker, you probably have had to keep an eye out for people, doing things
Oh,
in the store.
yeah.
That's how
Worked
that works.
Many late nights, due to being a convenience store worker and having worked late night shifts. I'm a natural at picking up on suspicious things that are going on the other side of a window.
And that's how the using fabula points works for rerolls.
You have to give like a possibility.
So go ahead and reroll.
Perfect.
Damn.
No. You don't see anything. You don't see anything off. It looks like just an average window with yellow curtains. Maybe there was something there beforehand that Arya saw, but if it was there, it's not there now.
Does Silica recognize any of the symbols on the gate?
Oh well, so it looks like this like beautiful flowing like water pattern. It's not necessarily a symbol.
Okay.
Like
got
like
it.
the way that the copper is like curved makes it look like waves kind of rushing.
Got it.
Since Arya was just doing a sketch that she can add color later, she's done.
All right. I think seeing that Arya's done, he'll kind of hover his hand in front of the gate and then kind of turn to the rest and say, "Do you think I should open it and see what happens?"
I think as long as you keep your guard up.
Yeah.
We could climb over too.
Well, let's see if it's open first.
All right. I will cross myself, use withstand to increase my willpower in case something weird happens, and just try to open the gate.
The gate pushes open. Not even a single creak.
Ooh.
Think of all the servants you must have to. Oh, magic! Right. You won't need servants. He's gonna walk forward into the courtyard.
Poppy's gonna get behind Lonan and like hesitantly follow.
Arya's going to.
As you're moving, Celica, you see in graffiti written all around you, written in Beastkin, the word traitor. multiple spots in graffiti.
Belka tilts her head, like feeling confused by that, considering what she knows of just Tria's, but like past, but like takes a note of it as she like kind of slowly follows after Arya, just like a little bit more absent-mindedly than the rest, because she's trying to think of what that means, so she's not paying as much attention as everyone else.
The last thing you see is as you get up to the door, you see this beautiful sort of mahogany door with the Huma bird engraved in like the middle of the door. You can also see scorched into the door itself the phrase Kakbar Saret, which is beastkin for may your head be covered by soil. It's a curse used to wish death upon somebody.
And as Celica reads that, she kind of recoils a little bit and like her tail puffs up a little at seeing such like basically a death threat on the door, right underneath a symbol of like hope, essentially.
Well, we'll have to clean the place up.
That who would have written such a thing here?
What does it say?
Akbar Surat. It's beastkin for may your head be covered with soil. It's a death threat.
Oh, lovely.
I don't understand why someone would burn such a thing into the door. This doesn't make any sense. And she's like just kind of walks back and forth a little bit. Her ears are kind of flat as she's thinking, like she's not paying attention at all anymore. She's just kind of muttering to herself as she tries to figure out why a traitor and death threats are scrawled across the estate, when the story that her father told her was that Istria was like very well liked, and or at least well like thought well of compared to modern day demons. And so Celica's just like kind of pacing, trying to figure it out.
We know that there is someone that owns this estate. Could it be about whoever that is?
Maybe, but I didn't recognize the name.
Hmm.
Don't put that on me, Greyhaven. Don't put that on me.
With slow movement, so as not to scare or put any force, Arya reaches out and grabs her forearm and gently loops it through her arm, like many in her time did with friends as they walk along, and she pats her hand and says, we're in this together. We'll figure it out, and from what I can tell, this seems to be an older burning. It's not smoldering. I think we cannot tell for sure how long ago this was. Perhaps it is of someone that is long past. Either way, we'll keep our guard up.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, it's confusing. But we haven't been kicked off the estate yet, so I mean, that's a good sign, right?
Agreed. Can I try the door?
Yeah. Yeah, you reach up and grab the door handle and push the door open.
And There's again like no struggle, no sound, no nothing.
No struggle, no sound, no signs of any kind of wear on the door or the hinges.
And what do I see?
As the door kind of opens, you see just this beautiful entryway that has, in comparison to the outer structure, is almost pristine. This beautiful mahogany floor, this set of stairs that curve on the left and right hand side up to the second floor. This beautiful rug that's kind of laid out, in between the sets of stairs. A hallway to your left and to your right, and a set of chairs that are on either side of a table in between the two stairway at the back of near the wall itself. Everything is covered in a heavy layer of dust, save for one of the chairs, which looks to be pristine.
Can I see any sounds?
You don't see anything in particular. You can tell that this place seems to have been loved and cared for, but by somebody who does not feel a whole lot of love for anything.
That's comforting. Okay.
As you are kind of taking in the surroundings, you also see a couple of clay bottles kind of littered by that singular chair that doesn't have any dust on it, that look much newer than anything else in the residence.
Lonin, do not eat it.
I wasn't going to. I was just noting that this person probably has a lot of issues.
You can smell it, but do not eat it.
So Giggle's a little, like, feeling a little bit of the tension lifted off by the joke. Well, not joke, but, you know, by the slight joke at Lonin's expense.
Alright, it's fine. Lonin will step forward and knock on the door. And
Which
just
door?
say, hello?
Like the open door?
Yeah, the open door.
I guess that's the polite thing to do.
As you do, from the doorway down that leads on the right hand side, swings open, and you hear a racking sound. Hawthorne and Poppy, you both recognize this sound, as you recognize the sound of a shotgun being loaded.
Oh.
Why do I know what that is?
As you see this woman with this long flowing gray hair, like dark gray, almost bluish color hair, and these piercing black eyes, and she's currently wearing this sort of like leather, like corset, and then a purple cloak over top, and is holding a shotgun pointed at you all. And you can see that she's kind of a little bit shaky on her feet.
Hey.
The fuck are you all doing here?
Whoa.
Calm down. We're not trying to fight.
Arya slowly takes a sidestep and says, hello!
Poppy's
It's nice
gonna
to meet you.
Hide behind Lona.
She points the shotgun towards you all. The fuck are you doing in my house?
That's a very good question.
Again.
Oh, wait. We wanted to talk
you're-
to you.
Yeah, we were actually trying to find you.
Yes,
Yeah.
you specifically, random stranger.
Right.
I wanted to compliment you on your beautiful home. I hope you don't mind. I drew a little picture of it. It's just so gorgeous.
You're fucking kidding, right? Sure,
No.
whatever. Whatever. Come inside. As soon as y'all leave, y'all are fucking memories gone anyways. The fuck do y'all want?
We were sent here by the Delvers Guild.
Sure you were. Anything else?
The
I'd really
Beast
like
Lord
to
said
get to
he's
know you.
going to raise this district.
Well,
You
so
see-
much for the friendly approach.
You see that she shifts her gaze. That bastard Atar is gonna do what now?
He threatened
Yeah.
to raise the district if the quest wasn't completed by the end of this month. The entire district.
And we were
We-
hoping we could speak to you about that.
You see that she looks at you all, scans all of you. And then
Wait,
back on her
wait,
back.
actually, one second. Would Celica recognize like Atar instead of the Beast Lord's name?
No. Like, his name is not commonly known, so. Also, anyone calling the Beast Lord anything but the Beast Lord is like a slap in the face.
Hmm.
Celica's like definitely on edge.
And she sort of scans all of you, puts the shotgun back on her back. Well, if you're lying, you're all gonna die. If you're telling the truth, we're all gonna die. So why don't we all come on down, sit down, we'll have a drink, y'all can tell me everything you know, and then if you're lying, then you'll die. I said that part already. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, no problem. Lonan will
Arya
walk
looks
in.
at Hawthorne and gives him a bit of a wary side glance.
Eyebrow raised in your direction, saying nothing.
You see that she kind of fixes her cloak a little bit more so that the hood stays like deep and down, and continues to walk. It's like, all right, follow me. I'll show you all to the dining hall or whatever. It's where all the good booze is.
Alright.
Well, yeah, okay.
She leads you through this hallway, past several doors, wraps around a corner, and pushes open a set of double doors into this beautiful dining hall with this sort of long 12-person table. 5 chairs on either left and right side, and 1 chair on the front and back side. And you see she grabs one of the chairs on the side, pushes away some of the bottles, and waves her hand as a bottle flies from the kitchen through an open window, and into her hand.
Oh, your magic.
Oh, I would love to learn how to do that.
Basic summoning magic? Raised in a barn?
No.
Arm would have
Celica
been
like
an
kind of shakes
improvement.
her head at them to not say anything more about that, about the magic stuff, and goes to take one of the seats on the opposite side of the table from this woman.
I'll sit slightly closer to her, but say, no, but not everyone had a good teacher.
You see she passes a bottle to you, passes one to each of you, and then summons another one for her. All right, hit me with the details. What's going on?
Well, we were told that this is, while a very beautiful building as I've seen, somewhere that must be refurbished or changed or in some way made into be a Delver's residence, or the entire area will be raised itself. And since we don't necessarily want that, we thought we would come and talk with you.
Right, so since he can't get rid of Tistria's estate, he wants to make it not Tistria's estate. Got it.
Basically.
Anything else?
Well, we don't really want to get rid of it, or to make it not her estate, but more like preserve it, just maybe add a couple residents.
right? So you want to get your head ripped off and devoured.
Excuse me?
Is that a threat or?
We mean you no harm.
It's not me you need to worry about. Are you fucking new?
No
Well,
one speaks
there's
of this
not been much
estate now.
information.
I'm new to Ferocia.
Okay. Let me put it this way. for you,
Poppy's gonna
okay?
like nudge Lonin.
Well, Ferocia's the city. Like that's, you could be new to
Yeah,
a
I guess
city.
so.
Let me put it this way for you, okay? You're gonna come here and you're going to refurbish it in order to preserve it. The one thing that spits in the face of the most powerful person, at the very least in Ferocia, if not the entirety of Skene. Did I miss anything there?
We just want to preserve as much of it as we can while still preventing Mr. Batty from hurting others. We don't want to change it much, just change who all lives here, not kick you out, maybe add a few Delvers so we can save everyone.
See that? She looks at you, Celica. You, Beastkin. You wanna try translating for me here?
I know of the history of this place. I know why the Beast Lord hates it so much. But this quest was proposed to the Delvers Guild. And you know how contracts are handled in this city.
Yeah,
If
I do.
it would at the very least delay the Beast Lord from doing anything if we actually completed the quest that he put forth. He wouldn't be able to raise this area. It might bring his
Yeah.
attention to us, but it would save a lot of lives.
And we could keep some of the hope that it brings.
Okay. You see, she kind of pulls her shotgun from her back and places it on the table, kind of resting her hand on the side of it. And what are you willing to do in order to make sure that happens?
What would you need us to do?
That's not about what I need you to do. You're not the first group of people that have come in here trying to claim Distria's estate.
We read what was on the deed.
Yes.
And I'm assuming there's a blessing bear.
All of us.
She stops for a second. Huh. A spark holder?
There
Uh-huh.
is.
Celica looks, kind of looks side to side and nods again. Yes.
Interest is really peaked at this time. She kind of leans forward. And her title bearer.
Celica nods again, a slight smile on the corner of her cheeks. We have one.
Last question.
All right.
She lowers her hood, revealing a set of wickedly long horns. And you're willing to play nice with me.
Of course.
According to my father, that's how things used to be.
A traitor. The one who turned their back on the light. Yeah?
Mhm.
Want to be all buddy chum chums?
I don't see why not.
You live in this place, in this estate. Tistria must have had a reason for it passing to you, right?
I
about the only person she could let it pass to. Well, like she had any choice. She didn't really have much of a say with, her blood spewing everywhere.
Celica winces a little, but
Right.
doesn't look away.
Were you
Exactly.
there?
Sorry about your friend.
My mother.
Ah, sorry about your mother.
I didn't really have a chance to know her. I was only 6 when
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've seen more bloodshed than anyone cared to count. What's one mother's death?
Arya's heart shatters, but she tries not to let it show on her face.
All that being said, can you
Lone
really call
takes a
yourself
long swig of the bottle.
Can you really say that you turned your back on the light, knowing who your mother was and what this place is? And what she did way back then? Can you really say this estate is so bad? That you, the owner of it, is so bad? She just like
She
keeps
kind
a,
of-
a piercing her bright eyes, her stare on the woman the whole time.
He sort of stares back. Okay. You've piqued my interest. At the very least, I'm willing to hear you all out. My name's
Thank you.
Delphira. You are?
My
It's
name
nice
is-
to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Celica Leone.
I am Arya Calveris.
I'm Poppy.
The name's Lonan McConnor. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You can call me Hawthorne.
So what do you think we need to do in order to make sure that the district doesn't get leveled?
The wording of the quest was very vague, just that it needs to be refurbished for a Delver's party. And knowing what we've seen on the deed, our party is probably the only one in recent history that could do that.
If you don't want us to actually live here, that's perfectly fine. We can find somewhere else. But if we can at least, legally, and Lonan does big air quotes, make it so that we're the residents here, then at least they'll leave you alone.
And you can
We will-
preserve your mother's memory.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that you know we mean you no disrespect.
Hey, you don't gotta worry about disrespecting me.
I have a question for you, if I may.
Sure. Shoot.
You said it wasn't you we needed to worry about?
Yeah, it's a tar. You piss him off the way you handle this, he's gonna kill you.
Sokka
Ah.
tilts her head. Who is that?
Oh, I forgot. He gave himself that grandiose fucking nickname. The Beast Lord. His name's Atar.
Sokka's eyes
Oh.
widen a little bit, because that is very much not knowledge that is common or known really at all. And also knows that knowing it on its own might cause them to be in serious trouble.
And here I thought his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lord, just named him Beast.
Well, I would probably say if you didn't want us to do it how we interpreted it, you should have been more specific in the wording.
Oh, if you want to piss him off, that's your own prerogative.
Mm.
Well, if we're legally fulfilling it in the law's eyes, then
You do with your life what you want to do with it. My recommendation would be to try to make as much distance between my mother and you all as the current residents of this place as possible.
are you alone here?
Yeah. My dad died shortly after my mother did. I've been here since.
I'm so sorry. You must have been so lonely.
It's fine. I have Mossy here to keep me company. She slides over the shotgun.
Oh, okay.
So
all
good.
right.
I mean,
So
Moss
like,
is-
tries not to let out a little snort at that. Just tilts her head a little. Her ear flicks.
Lonan says, Moss is a fine companion and all, but if you want a drinking buddy, I'm open to that.
Last time I tried drinking with a couple of humans, they tried to burn me at the stake.
Well, we
I
won't
don't-
do that to you.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that with this particular group.
Huh?
You're arguably better than that.
No religious fanatics here?
Actually,
Celica kind of like barely side eyes Lonan, but shakes her head.
Not that kind, I don't think. I mean,
No followers of the Church of Lycha here.
I'm not one to judge people on their appearances.
Yeah.
How do you think we can fulfill the quest without the Beast Lord trying to kill us for the insult of doing the job he set forth?
For one, get rid of any kind of connection that's easily viewable from the outside to my mother. The second would be to rename the place. If you try to keep the same name, that is the worst offense you can make. Lastly, don't let them know that I'm here, or that I was here, or that anything. That you even saw me, honestly.
All right.
Pretty
I
sure
wasn't-
that one of the big things that he hasn't done yet that he really wants to do is make sure I'm dead.
So if we just don't mention that you're still here.
Yeah.
all right.
I
Would
think we're more
would
than
doing these
capable
things
of
bother
doing that.
you?
Nah, it's fine.
In honor of you and your mother, do you have a suggestion for a name?
That is different, but could subtly point back.
She kind of swigs a drink. I don't care. Name whatever you want.
Mm.
All right.
Celica,
Hmm? Yes?
go ahead and give me a double insight check.
Okay. DC?
That'll be an 8 for you.
I'm
Oh.
using a Fabula point. Hope that we're actually getting through to her, that we might actually solve this quest and both have a place for us and save a place that is decently important to Celica, considering it's one of the memories she has of her father.
Yeah.
Success. 11.
You can barely smell it, but on Delphira's hands, you can smell the herb zamad, which is the only known treatment method for crofstra.
Celica like tilts her head and like sniffs the air a few times.
What's up?
Zamad.
You see this kind of like realization gone over her face. Yeah.
You've handled some. And Celica gets this like look and like this far away look in her eyes because Prosta's the disease that took her mother.
She sighs and she stands up and says, "Follow me. It's important y'all will know this is here anyways."
Celica quickly like gets up, almost like knocking the chair over with how quick she gets up.
All right.
And rushes after.
Leads you out a back door into sort of a garden space out back and into a greenhouse, a very small greenhouse. And you can see that this greenhouse is extremely well kept, probably the most well kept thing in the entirety of the estate. As she leads you all in, she says, don't touch anything. As you, Celica, see this greenhouse currently has begun the buddings of Zamad. It's a small greenhouse, and you can figure out pretty quickly that this is the only place that you've ever seen it growing. You know that some of the apothecaries have it, but no one else. No, you don't know any growers at all.
I didn't know that we could grow Zamad here. I
Can't.
It's because of you.
It requires. She sighs. Yes, okay. It requires a controlled environment that's used for any kind of demon magic. It's the only place it grows. I wish that my mother had a bigger greenhouse, but this is all that she had, so I made do with what I could.
Thank you.
What are you thanking me for?
I mean, you're not using it, so you're growing it for some other reason. Aren't you?
Still had to buy food and all that stuff. Made sense to find something profitable. And, you know, Crostra is... There was a market. You could sell it. Had some to spare. That was the only reason I did any of this.
Celica just like has the tiniest smile on her face.
Arya has a crooked half smile.
Turned
Well, I
her
think
back
it's
on the
lovely.
light.
I'll make sure to keep the Zamad growing. It'll
Thank
be
you.
a good revenue source. If nothing else.
Thank you, Delphira.
Don't thank me.
I can't see a reason why I wouldn't right now.
I think it's safe to say you deserve the praise.
If we help renovate or whatever we do to this estate, we're not going to kick you out. Makes no reason for us to, you know, make nice, since we'll be living here with you, assuming.
Sure. Stay out of my booze.
Fair enough.
We won't take
Look,
your drinking
Lauren
money.
looks a little sad. Can we still be drinking buddies sometimes?
willing to share whenever I feel like it.
That's good enough.
But don't go raiding my liquor cabinet.
Not without permission.
You will get a hand blown off. Not kidding.
Celica giggles a little bit. Understood, Delphira. So, I guess we need to figure out how to get the deed signed over so that this whole district doesn't get razed.
Oh, I can handle that.
You can.
Yeah.
How can I help?
We'll have to go back to the dining hall. I'll get the paperwork and stuff.
Alright.
Oh, y'all have a Delving party name?
Yes. Where are the saving winds?
Pretentious. Okay.
I prefer to think of it as poetic.
Sure. Pretentious, poetic. They all bleed the same, right?
I suppose
There's your
so.
poem for you.
Didn't
All
I-
right. I'll go and get the paperwork. You want to meet me back at the dining hall? Just don't touch any of the mud.
Of course.
No Zamad, no booze. Got it.
And she leaves the greenhouse, heading back inside. Hawthorne, make me a double insight check.
Oh no.
We're over here like, actually, Zamad's weed. Anyway.
6?
Well.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Arya, I forgot you can too. Go ahead and make me a double
Oh.
power check too, or double.
Okay.
Double insight. Sorry.
Double insight. Okay.
I'm interested to know what the
DC?
10.
what the purpose of this check is.
As she turns her back on you and is heading out, you once again see her purple cloak, and you're reminded about the story that Naza said about a person in a purple cloak ripping people apart.
I shoot a look to Hawthorne. And just kind of, with my eyes, gesture to her and then back to him.
Very tiny nod of acknowledgement.
And what do y'all do from here?
Celica takes like one last look around the greenhouse with a little bit of wonder, and then turns to head out back to the main estate.
Onan, I think we'll head back inside and just kind of slowly work on this bottle. What does it taste like anyway?
Oh gosh.
You can tell that it is 100% straight up, literally just a rye whiskey.
It's just straight whiskey.
Which is insane because this is the first time you've ever had anything relating to food or drink from back home.
Well, he'll work on the bottle probably faster than he should. Hello?
Okay. Hawthorne?
Uh,
Poppy?
Yeah, I'll hesitantly follow behind the others leaving.
I'm going to very gently pull Arya to the side, so that way I can make sure that I am understanding what I think she was implying. Hey, Arya,
yeah.
is it a safe assumption that you think that this purple-cloaked person here, who is very cranky and not fond of others, is potentially the person who murdered the people we saw in the alley?
I think it is a rather safe assumption. Especially given we haven't seen anyone else with a cloak that vibrant.
True, and
It
she
doesn't
certainly
seem to be common.
Definitely not. She seems to dislike people enough to murder one or two. Three people.
Yes, enough violent talk. But do we assume that she is actually more on our side? Given it seems that perhaps those lurking outside the hall were after Delvers? Possibly even us? We did make quite a bit of noise upon our entrance.
We did. We are also making a lot of assumptions. Part of me does want to ask if she happened to venture into town, but I feel like if I were to ask her anything at this point, she might try to literally bite me up.
I think we get to know her a bit first before we ask, but I do want to ask her. Maybe we just start by how often do you go into town, and what's your favorite booze, and do you visit the guild hall often?
Sure.
Slowly, not all at once. But since we are planning on residing together, it would be natural to want to get to know her.
That does make sense.
Of course, we're going to need to quid pro quo with information of getting to know her and letting her get to know us as we get to know each other, and that was quite the sentence.
Yeah, it was, but I think I follow. With the whole getting to know each other, how much exactly are we going to be sharing? I mean, she already knows, like, the big things, like, you know, a spark and a title and all that, but we're not going to mention the other things,
No.
right?
If we can rein in Lonan, I think it would be safe to say that we aren't going to be mentioning that, especially with the wise talking to we received before and good reminders. I think just more of our personality, likes, dislikes, our goals. It seems we all seem to share the same hatred for the Beast Lord. May I start
Yeah.
calling him Atar?
Call him
Is
whatever you
Celica
want.
there?
Makes no difference to me.
No, you're not there, Celica.
Okay.
Maybe just privately, of course not publicly, but I don't want to give him any honorary titles when I can avoid it.
Listen, I've never met the man, and that is far nicer than anything I've thought about calling him, so be honest.
All right. I saw Celica's reaction, though, with that name. I won't be saying it around her. I don't want to scare the poor thing. Before we join the others, may I ask, do you have any ideas on a name for this place? I don't want to name it after anything that sounds like the Beast Lord. Mr. Atar. Then she makes a little gagging face.
No, nothing comes to mind as of yet, but I'm sure somehow.
There was a little whisper of maybe Moss Manor.
Moss Manor.
With the greenhouse, it makes sense.
That's why. Not the Mossberg.
I mean, I see a striking lack of moss around here.
I guess that's true. Well, we'll talk with the others.
We could also just call it the dilapidated fucking manor. No one ever bothered to look after the place. It looks like hell.
It has some very beautiful bones. it could be beautiful again.
Oh, well, there's an idea. We can call it Beautiful Bone Manor.
All right, we'll discuss with others and find something that you seem to like a bit better.
I mean, what kind of vibe do you think this would go for? I mean, do we want it to sound inviting? Do we want to scare people away?
I want there to still be a hint of hope, but more underlying, that only those that are searching for that spark of hope would notice it, and that a tar would not see as anything honoring him in any way. I don't know about so much inviting, because I feel like that would make him even more mad and make us even more of a target, but I don't know. Does any of that make sense?
It does. So we don't necessarily want it to be the Shire, but maybe more Rivendell, yes?
What? Huh? I've heard of a Shire, but what's Rivendell?
Oh. I mean, wait,
Huh.
right. Hold on. So you wouldn't have seen... Okay. I mean, maybe you've read the books, right?
Oh, I love books.
Have you ever heard of something called the Lord of the Rings?
No.
Ari, it is worth noting that that was released in 1954.
Yeah, the first one was released 1954.
Yeah,
The Hobbit
she's
was
from the
released
1920s, so...
Yeah, the Hobbit was 1937. So
Right. I want to be clear. Hawthorne not deliberately, but Hawthorne decidedly forgot when specifically Arya is from.
I have not, but it sounds fascinating. I would love for you to tell me the story at some point. I mean,
I'm
I
not
doubt
that
you
way.
probably brought with you books, but I would love to know the story.
I mean, I can try. And while we're catching up with the others, I'm going to poorly recap the concept of Rivendell being hopeful and maybe a little ominous to the average person, but yet very impressive. And I am by no means doing it justice at all, but trying to though.
I think I would really like this book. It's definitely got potential.
Yeah, if you don't mind someone describing a single tree for 47 pages.
Well. Yes. Perhaps that might be a bit much detail. I don't mind details, great for envisioning. However, maybe that's something that would be more helpful if you were, let's say, sculpting it than reading it.
True.
Oh, I know. Should we call it the Citadel?
Oh, I do like that. Hey, Jan, is it large enough that how out of place would it be for this to be for the manor to be considered like a
Well,
citadel?
Well, you haven't seen the entirety of the estate yet, but it is rather large. So roughly about the entire place sits at roughly about 100 meters by 350 meters.
Okay. I think the Citadel sounds nice. Maybe we could
Floated
suggest
by
this
the
to
others?
the others.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what, Hawthorne? I think we're going to be great friends.
You know, I think so too.
Are we up with the others now?
He's warming up.
Yeah,
I'm slowly
yeah.
melting him.
Yeah, you catch up with the others in the dining hall.
We have an idea.
Salaka looks over and tilts her head. Huh? What's up?
Well, we need a name for this place, right?
Yeah, something that is not tying it to Istira. As much as
Yes.
I hate erasing the name, the Beast
I
Lord
do
would
agree.
take it very poorly.
Yes. But we also don't want it to be anything glorifying the... And she calms herself and... the evil piece of crap that is trying to run this place.
Celica,
And-
like on instinct, winces and like looks around, but like calms down a little bit because it's just like instinctual that when someone starts bad mouthing the Beast Lord, she just gets on edge because of how taboo and basically illegal it is.
Well, since we want to keep an underlying tone of hope and inconspicuous enough that it doesn't bring him ire, we were brainstorming a couple ideas. And what do you think of calling it the Citadel?
And Celica like tilts her head. Yeah, it's neutral enough that like it shouldn't make him mad. But,
I like it.
Hawthorne was telling me a bit about something called The Lord of the Rings. It's a book, and
Oh.
it made me think of what is described as citadels, and from what I understand, it could fit the hope of that.
Celica just kind of tilts her head, but then shakes it because she realizes this is like, other world stuff again. So she's just like, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, that could definitely work. And she looks at Lonan and Puppy. What do you two think?
I mean, Lord of the Rings is actually pretty cool. I like the name.
So you've heard of it too?
Yeah, like on movies, more movies. It's kind of crazy.
You're
You're fully
glitching.
roboting out.
Yeah.
Right.
Has Ty been replaced with the robot? Oh.
Welcome back.
Hello?
Okay.
Nope,
I
you're
think I'm
still
back.
Nope, you still roboted.
Well, just tiny bit. It's like you peaked and then it roboted.
Try talking again? Nope.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Saying Lord of the Rings is really cool.
Nope.
There it
Still
goes
again.
roboting.
I-
Yeah, there it goes
Upgraded.
again. Your
Okay.
internet is being mean right now.
Yeah.
The robots have taken Ty. Yeah.
Wow.
On mobile for this last little bit.
There we
Poppy
go.
approves of the name, the Citadel, thinks the Lord of the Rings is cool. I do have to actually head off for the night.
Okay.
But it has been a pleasure playing with y'all and hope you have a good rest of session.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good
Good
night.
night, Ty.
Good night.
as you all make it back to the dining hall.
Okay. Never
Sorry, go
mind.
ahead. What's up?
What does Lonan think?
Yeah, I just Lona didn't get to say. So how quickly did Okay. I think he's made it through almost the entire bottle at this point. So Lonan, laying on the table upside down, looking up at or down at Arya, is like, I did have two ideas of my own that I want to share before I agreed to Citadel. I do like Citadel, but I want to share the two ideas I had.
She's rolling her eyes, then she told him not to drink it.
One is a joke, and the other is serious, but I forgot which one is which.
Lovely.
The one is Atar's overcompensation. Oh wait, that one.
And Celica immediately, like, her tail puffs up and her ears go like straight up and like, no, absolutely not.
Oh wait, that one was the joke.
I truly hope so.
The other one that I was thinking was the perch, because you know there's a hua bird on the door, and where the Saven wins. So I thought like the perch is like a bird perches, and the hua bird's special, you know. It's where hope comes to rest. Is what I was thinking. The Citadel's really cool too.
I like that name, but it might be a little too obviously hopeful. I don't know. What do you think?
Hide the huma bird on the door, probably. The Beast Lord does not. It's not illegal again, but it's very not well looked upon by those who are loyal to the Beast Lord. We might be able to use the name if we get rid of the huma bird on the door, though. As much as I don't want
to do that. I know,
I don't either. But
maybe we can turn the door around since it's a double door so that the huma bird is only visible from the inside.
You hear Delphira kind of by the door. Well, I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey, since you will be here too, and of course, you deserve to have a say, we're trying to decide on a name for this place. Lonan has suggested the Perch, and Hawthorne and I were thinking the Citadel.
Oh, and Atar's overcompensation.
We're not going with that one if we want to live. You drunk idiot.
I thought you'd like that joke. I thought you would.
I'm pretty sure his overcompensation is his 6-armed wife.
That would be interesting to see.
Get to the 99th floor. You'll meet her.
No.
Oh, you were serious?
I was serious, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
what are your thoughts?
Well, there's my thoughts and what my mom would have said. I can give you both if you'd like.
I would love both.
Personally, and whatever the fuck you want. Doesn't matter to me.
Yes, I assume that's your thoughts.
Yeah. My mother. She kind of looks off in the distance. Mother would have liked the perch.
All right. We were saying that if we go with the perch, we would need to do something about the bird on the door, but we don't want to get rid of it. Do you think it would be enough to kind of swap the doors so that the bird is only visible from the inside?
Yeah, you can do that.
Do you think that would be enough to make it inconspicuous enough of a name to keep the Beast Lord off our backs and still keep some hope, like what your mother gave?
Yeah, I think that'd work.
All right. She turns to the others. Are we in agreement?
Yeah, I like that.
I forgot
I
what
do
I
have-
was agreeing to, but yes.
All right. First things
I have
first.
one concern.
Yes, Heather? What is it?
Okay, so we're hiding this bird and we're calling it the perch. Yet I see a distinct lack of birds. Are we gonna have to adopt some?
Maybe we put up a bird feeder?
Sulka
I mean, what?
just shakes her head a little bit and laughs. I mean, we could, I guess.
Selka, are crows here? Do crows exist here? Do you know what a crow is? What about ravens? Are there any corvids? Can we have?
Oh man,
We
corvids
should
would
have
be
birds.
murder on the lawn.
Wow.
Get it?
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
Lonan.
Awesome.
As reckless as you seem to be, you're quite funny when you're drunk.
What
Oh, that's what all my
DM
friends
question.
told me.
are those animals crossed over?
No. Wow.
No? No.
You know,
I
if you,
don't know
I'm
what those
assuming y'all are a new delving party, right?
Right.
Yes.
We're called
yes,
the
we are.
Saving Winds, so I mean, I guess winds can perch
Ah.
because it's like a metaphor for birds.
You see, she takes a swig of her drink and she rolls up her sleeve and she shows you a tattoo. If you wanted. It's a little bit lesser known, but my mother, she had a pet. It's the Simurg. Have you ever seen a Simurg before?
Would
I have
Celica
not.
have seen it before?
No, they're extinct.
Would she know that they are extinct?
Yeah, you would, because they're like that's like asking just a random everyday person if they've ever seen a dragon before.
Celica kind of tilts her head. Those went extinct.
Right. Yeah. And she
How do
she
you spell
shows
that, by the way?
She should first I'm gonna check inside chat here. It's Simurgh. My mother, we had one. We were with her. And they have a deep meaning. Basically, they have a sort of connection to the well known. Literally, unless you're a fossil, you wouldn't know.
What? Lord,
Basically, no. That's why I think it's a good idea. They symbolize wisdom and benevolence.
It's
And since
beautiful.
I'm assuming y'all don't have a symbol already, if you had a symbol that was a bird and the place was called the perch,
I would be honored.
Yeah, that seems like a really good idea.
By the way, whoever did that art for you is truly talented.
But they made it upside down, though. Wait.
Oh,
Lonan,
gosh.
you're upside down.
Oh, right. By the way, this bottle's out. Do you have another?
I'm just gonna silently hold out the bottle that I was given to you, Lonan.
Oh God,
It's
no.
completely untouched. Just holding it out
Opens
for you.
it, begins
was-
drinking.
I think it was one of my dad's friends who gave it to me. He came and checked in on me a few years. Him and his 3 wives. Ridiculous.
Oh my.
Like Lona begins coughing. Three wives. Oh, bless my soul. Saints preserve.
Yeah.
Arya just
Uh,
covers her mouth and chuckles.
yeah, he was a character, all right. I think he lived in Halloran Spire. I don't remember all the details. Anyways, he's the one that did this for me.
Well, it's stunning. I love it. And as long as you're okay with this, using that, I would be truly honored.
Sure. Fine by me. Oh, before I forget, I managed to find this when I was getting up the rest of the information on the estate. Here are the blueprints as well as all the buildings. And I sent it in the group
Oh.
chat for y'all.
Yay!
You had that ready?
Girl, just
Of course Riles had this ready. It's Riles.
This is my first campaign with Ryan.
do not underestimate
I
the
would
magnificent.
I would
Never
never.
underestimate Riles
Never. I would
and
never.
how much they will hyperfixate on something.
Oh, I'm well aware. I've seen it in action.
So
Many
here
times.
is my copy of the deed. The other one out that the Delvers Guild has is just a copy. This is the original. Once you sign here, does take a portion of your mana. Just a heads up. If it's proofed, then you all receive your own copy. If one of you are lying about meeting the requirements,
Do we sign as a party?
yeah. You would each of you sign, and then the party leader would sign with the party's name.
All right.
I can go first.
Oh my gosh, you guys, my dog fell asleep and is sleep barking behind me. Sorry if you hear her.
Oh, that's cute.
No, Donna, you don't
Wow.
know how to write in this language.
Oh,
It's-
you're
oh.
right.
The what? Anyways, the language
Look, I
in which you
wasn't
sign
in
it,
school till I was like 12, right? I was poor.
the language that you sign it doesn't matter. It's the intent behind it. The right signing itself is magical by nature.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah. Any questions on the blueprints or the buildings?
Where would you be comfortable with us being?
You guys
This
can
is
have the
your
main
house
estate to
first.
yourself. I'll take one of the guest houses. I don't need much.
All right.
You should tell me though where she keeps her liquor though, because she told me not to go in there. The demon lady.
So could
Whoever-
just sighs a little and shake
So glad to be reduced to the demon lady. This is great. Great times.
Celica just walks over and just like kind of smacks Lonan upside the head.
Hmm.
Behave
Oh.
yourself, please.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, he's totally sober.
Literally slapped himself. Wait, can this be that Celica, by slapping him, accidentally used cleanse and cleansed him of the alcohol
Yes.
without realizing it?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, Celica just used cleanse on accident and just accidentally woke him up completely. But Celica just kind of looks at
Oh
her
my
hand like,
gosh.
I just slapped you.
Light affinity.
What?
Don't come near me anywhere with that.
Oh,
I don't need to be sober.
Celica just tilts her head, but not. Okay. I didn't even know I could do that.
Well, I mean, you're
cleansing
blessed
magic.
too, right?
It's cleansing magic.
Magic.
More than likely.
I've never used magic before, though.
Yeah.
Not
And I
anything
didn't
more.
have horns until they started sprouting from my forehead.
Celica just kind of like looks at her hands and tilts her head again. Okay, and she like shakes her head and kind of like pats her cheeks to like snap herself out of it for the moment. Other things.
Glad to see you have a brain between those ears.
Celica kind of like shoots her like a bemused look, like, glad you have some between your horns.
See, we can be mean to each other without being racist. It's not that hard.
Celica like actually busts out giggling at that. Just yeah,
Oh.
that's.
Oh.
And her tail's like starts wagging, and she's like clearly actually enjoying herself.
But yeah, if none of you mind, I might as well sign first to get it out of the way.
Until you're drunk again, yeah, we might as well have you go first.
It
See
take-
that Delphira hands you the quill and the ink pot.
Okay. It takes Lonan a minute, like almost embarrassingly long to write his name. Like he's not used to writing at all, really.
Is it in English, right?
Yeah, he writes in English.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Yep. That's my name.
Your handwriting kind of reminds me of my dad's.
What about it in particular?
And just, it's whatever. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll sign.
Can Lonan try to figure out what she meant by that?
What does Arya sign in? Does she sign in English or the native language of Skene?
The native language.
Is it Skenean?
Yeah.
Raz? Skenean? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I can go next. Celica, steps forward and takes the quill from Arya and signs her own name. We can just say Poppy signed, I guess, because I had to leave.
I think that just leaves you, baby blue.
The fuck did you just call me?
Your hair and your eyes are blue. Baby blue. Seems like a good nickname for you.
Oh. Sure, I guess. And then I'm gonna sign. Just one fancy letter H, and then a couple of scribbles.
See,
Would Ty or would Poppy have signed in English or Korean?
I think Korean. All right, that just leaves the party's name.
Celica looks over at Arya. Yeah.
And I'll assign the saving winds.
As you lift the quill, finishing up the last part of Saving Winds, the ink dissolves into the page. The page glows bright white, and then it almost splits in half, creating two separate copies. One at the bottom now has all of your names written in Scanaian as the new residents.
That's a fancy trick.
Yeah. My mom had a habit of having a bunch of fancy tricks.
I would love to learn some of them if you're ever willing.
The only one that I still use is the ability to duplicate items that you made yourself.
Ooh.
With that, she duplicates one of the full bottles.
Yeah. Wait
So
a second. If you can infinitely make booze, then why are you so protective of it?
She stares at you and finishes the bottle in her hand.
You're right. That was a stupid question.
Maybe once I have finished my painting of this place, would you duplicate it so that you can have one too?
I can duplicate it for you, sure.
Or maybe you could teach me as you do.
Are you a demon?
No.
Might be a little difficult for you then.
And she lowers her cloak's hood.
Celestial elf, huh?
Yes.
You all are hunted almost as much as the demons are.
Which is why I got her the cloak.
Yeah. And I put the hood back up.
How
Well, I
helpful
guess that means we were
about being
lying.
today? How helpful am I feeling about being today?
I'll help you make more booze.
Tempting. Okay, fine.
I mean, I could make you the booze that my family taught me.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain. Do you have something that you wear often?
Yes.
Can I see it?
She shows her pendant necklace.
I'd have to hold it. Is that okay?
Yeah. She unclasps it and hands it to her.
You see that her eyes kind of flash a bright white color, almost like flames coming out of them. You can also hear the sound of rushing water all the way around her as she starts making a bunch of slight movements with her finger, tracing over the back of the locket. And then as the flames dim down and those sounds of the rushing water dissipate, she hands the locket back to you. There you go.
Thank you.
Anyone who has not seen you without this locket on won't be able to tell. They'll just see you as
Oh, really?
yeah.
Arya tears up a little bit.
How do you think I get around?
I wasn't sure. I was wanting to ask you once I got to know you better, so I didn't push you away, but thank you.
Sure. I remind you, if they've seen you without the locket on, they'll see you as you are.
All right. That's really good information to know. Thank you so much. I will definitely make you some booze.
Okay. And any other questions, shit you all need?
I think we're good for now. Would you like some help cleaning up the place? I can help you if you want.
Do I look like I'm gonna help you clean the place?
All right, fair enough. then Lonan will
You just,
just
inherited a historic property. Isn't it mandatory for you to clean it up?
fair enough.
Celica
Where's
giggles.
Where's the janitor's closet then? Like, where do you keep the brooms?
Celica's just
What are
giggling
brooms?
with her head in her hands.
What are brooms?
This isn't something
Brooms.
Celica would know either, is it?
No, we would.
Okay, it's just not something that...
They're for sweeping the floor.
Did you go through all the effort to sweep the floor?
Not taught magic
to clean
properly.
it.
Just like, and she touches one of the chairs and you see it completely dissolve all the dust that's on it. It's that easy.
Oh. Dang. Magic is really convenient. Can I do that? He will try to touch something dusty to see if...
Nothing happens. So, anyways, greenhouse is right here. Storehouse over here. There's the workshop that's attached to the end of the primary estate. The herbalist hut out here by the greenhouse. The cold house. You came through the gatehouse. There's the bathhouse over here in this corner. And then the 3 guest houses over here on the backside of the garden.
Celica's ears perk up a bit when she sees the herbalist house because she used to do healing with a lot of herbs and stuff. So she's like excited about the possibility.
I'll be
Question.
in this guest house right here.
Question for the DM.
Sure, what's up?
Since I've been wearing the necklace, I'm assuming she means without.
Now that the enchantment's on it.
Okay.
So basically, anyone who's seen you and knows that you're a celestial elf.
Okay. So Barome and our lovely art friend.
Would know.
Okay. And since I've had the hood up for a while, not many. So, all right.
All right. Okay. Oh, you were asking about the. She waves her hand, and you see a book fly out of nowhere. She catches it. Cleaning magic. She slides it to you. Anything else?
Arya?
She slides it to Lonan, because Lonan's the one that asked.
Lonan will nod his head and open the book. in an
It
attempt
is written
to
in a
read.
language you do not understand.
Arya will step next to Lonan and look over his shoulder.
You can see that it's written in demon.
All right.
So the
Which
only one who
I
can
have
read
learned
in
I
here
can
is
read,
Arya.
All right. Yeah.
He will hand it to Arya, bashfully.
Okay. I'm gonna go get drunk. You all have fun cleaning. Whatever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She picks
up-
Elfira.
She picks up her shotgun and she looks over her shoulder. Stop thinking me.
Not a chance.
If you want someone else to drink with, let me know.
Are you already drunk again?
You hear her scoff underneath her breath as she walks away. She's like, stop thanking me.
Hmm.
And she walks out. You all alone.
So
I'm
how long
realizing she
before-
probably thinks she signed our death warrants, but that's besides the point.
All right, so we should just try to get the place cleaned and change the nameplate, and then
Shockingly, that
get the
quest
door
was
turned around.
actually doable.
Yes. Oh, we should also grab our things.
And here
From
we
the-
thought that
the
this
guild house?
was just going to be a scouting expedition.
I already got everything. of mine. I'll help you all carry your stuff.
What, were you just carrying it around the whole day?
Yeah, this is what he points to the clothes he's wearing. This is everything I have.
Well, I was also meaning the food that we had there.
Our
Oh, right,
They
I
said they were
forgot
going
about
to
were left
deliver food
behind.
to us for.
You all can tell that this is not a livable situation right now. This is gonna be a couple days of y'all having to come back and forth with cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Okay, yeah,
our
fair enough.
friends who we need to talk to about all of this.
Yeah, who are
Yes.
back at the Delvers Guild.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
We need
Let's
to
head
do
on
some
back to
work
the
on this
Delvers Guild.
place.
And
I guess we need to talk
sure.
to Barome about this.
Yes.
yeah,
And then I would like to return here after I've read this book a bit.
exactly.
It's not
Um,
exactly livable yet.
We
Right,
can change
right.
that.
Yeah, we can. And Selka like
Yeah, I'll probably need to
smiles,
get
her
some-
tail wagging behind her a little bit again.
Probably need to get some burlap sacks from town to pick up all these bottles.
Let's look at the book before we buy anything else.
Right, right. I was just thinking, the way I usually do. Magic. He like shakes his head like he still can't figure it out.
Arya, are you browsing this book as you're walking?
Yes.
You know, such page talks about turning a receptacle into a void send receptacle, which basically allows you to completely disassemble on a molecular level any item that is placed into it that is non-living.
Oh.
Well, that's
It talks about it being the quintessential cleaner's magical device.
And this is as we're walking back to the Delver's Guild, right? Or are we walking back to the Delver's
Yeah.
Guild?
I'm
Okay,
assuming
Yeah,
y'all are
we're
walking
walking
back to
back.
the Delver's Guild.
Yeah.
I think so.
Basically,
Is
a
Lonan
bottomless
still
trash
holding a
can.
bottle?
Yeah, Lonan's still
Is
holding the
Lonan
bottle.
still getting publicly drunk?
She walks over and grabs it. And can I test out that spell?
You would need something to you would need to like enchant a receptacle.
Oh.
Basically, this turns essentially turns a trash can into a bottomless trash can.
Okay, never mind. Oh,
Right.
never mind. Here, take that back. I didn't finish reading the spell.
No worries. It's empty anyway, and he throws it in a nearby trash can.
Are there just trash cans along the streets of Brescia? Dia?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. It's like, do
It-
they care at all about public stuff?
It wasn't put there by the Beast Lord, but there are trash cans there.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't give a shit about this, especially of the Outer Ring. Is there anything else we noticed on the way back to the Delver's Guild?
No, y'all make it back to the Delver's Guild. It's a nice, quiet, peaceful walk all the way back. And as you head back inside, you see Barome sitting there behind the counter, reading through all the reports.
Hello, Barome.
Back already.
Hey, Barome.
Can I slap
Yes.
him again?
Hey.
Ah,
Selka reaches over and just like lightly backhands Lonan and unknowingly uses cleanse again.
no. Man, you ruined my buzz twice. I mean, the first time was really cool, but the second time it's a
We're
little
about
bit
to
of a...
have a conversation that requires some delicacy, Lonan. I'll let you get drunk another time.
It's just Barome. He's not gonna... He's a cool guy. He's not gonna get mad.
Selka sighs a little bit. We'll get you drunk another time, Lonan.
Alright,
When
alright.
We're not in a public place where you could say things you're not supposed to.
Quest completed.
Yes.
Quest completed.
Proof.
I take out the page, the deed, and hand it to him.
You see that he glances at it, and as he does, you all see just a slight little sliver of on his forehead. It looks like a wrinkle kind of open up a little bit as you can see an eyeball underneath. Scan it and then close quickly.
Ah!
Yep.
What? How long have you had that?
Oh my god, Sloan, you can't just ask people that.
A long time.
So, is the quest complete, Brome, sir?
Quest is complete.
Does Brome look shocked at all by this, or is he just tired?
You can tell that there's almost a trepidation. Like he is fearful for what comes next now.
So, what's the new place called?
The Perch. New home of the Saving Winds.
Beast Night will be by the beginning of next month. Just to confirm everything. As far as the guild's concerned, quest completed.
Wonderful, thank you. And Arya turns around and starts walking back to our resting place.
Yep.
Barome
Alone
kind
and
of
back to-
Barome kind of places a hand gently on your shoulder, Celica, to grab you before you walk off with everybody else.
Yes, sir? And she turns around and looks at him.
You okay?
I just was reminded of a story that Papa told me. That's all. Thank you.
You went inside, right?
Hmm?
You went inside, right?
Yes, sir.
How is she?
Celica says, I'm not sure who you're talking about, but gives a small nod that was barely noticeable. Trying to both so that anyone eavesdropping wouldn't hear her respond, but he would.
Barome nods as well and lets you go.
Wait, wait, Greyhaven, is that true? Or is that conspiracy?
That's conspiracy.
That's conspiracy. Celica goes and follows after the party.
Y'all head back into the Delver's Villa. And you see Shireen there you can see 3 plates next to her, and you can see Nazo working on a 4th plate. As Shireen is very obviously sweating, trying to keep up with this girl's appetite.
Need a hand in the kitchen.
Oh, great. I said 3 wives, not 3 eyes.
Great. Graven. Wives. Well, that was a more eventful day than we thought we were going to have.
Arya smiles at them and then goes to the closest trash can and tests out the spell.
Please tell me she doesn't mispronounce it and create a multiversal incident.
You can tell that this spell, for one, has two sections. One details for demons, the other details for non-demons. The spell that details for non-demons says it requires a minor darkness magistone.
Oh. Like, would it use it, or is like it would
Yes.
use it up and need to be a
It's
part
it's
of
a
it?
reagent, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I don't have one of those.
I don't
So,
have any magistones yet.
yeah, she'll just try to see if it works without and just practice the words.
Excellent.
we have
Go
the
ahead and give me
one.
a double willpower check.
Damn it! Damn it, Arya!
I'm learning!
Just said demonic spell without the reagent.
What's
Double
the DC?
willpower.
Don't worry about it, DC. I just need to know what you roll.
Oh, shit. That's even worse.
9.
9. Excellent. Hawthorne, can you make me a double willpower check?
Oh,
Oh, crap.
shit.
The fuck did I do to get dragged into this? I'm
I'm sorry.
innocent. I'm innocent, god damn it.
Oh, no.
My lightning worked so well, I was hoping this would work.
Excellent.
Fucking life.
Hawthorne, I need you to remove all of your MP.
What?
Why is Hawthorne catching collateral here?
Hold on. As you feel a sort of like grogginess seep into your chest,
Oh, I know
sharp
what happened.
pain on your forehead as you
Mhm.
kind of just collapse onto the floor.
So like a rush of
Woo!
Hawthorne.
Wait, am I conscious or unconscious?
You're conscious. You're just completely drained and weak.
Oh, it looks like the depression is winning again.
Oh, what? Ah!
I don't know what kind of drink that is, but I don't think that's it.
Yes,
Hawthorne
I-
minding his
alcohol,
own business
depression.
and immediately gets fluffing just drop.
Does anything happen to the garbage can?
Yeah, you can see there's now a black inky void inside the garbage can.
So you use Hawthorne's life essence, basically, or MP, to make this fluffing trash can.
So
Is Celica
gravity
able to like
first
tell what
thing?
happened at all? Like, is she able to like when she goes over to Hawthorne? Is she able to like feel anything, tell anything?
Go ahead and give me a double insight check.
Okay.
And could I see anything visually happen as I cast it?
It's a 10 on the DC.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming you were focusing on the trash can.
Yes.
So there's this like sort of dark energy that kind of pulls up on your sides at
Can
your
I use-
hands, and then a swirling black void appears inside the trash can as the energy dissipates.
Can I use a Fabula point, utilizing my origin as a healer
Yes.
to diagnose? Okay. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Exactly a 10. I'll take it.
As you're checking over Hawthorne, you feel small bumps on the forehead.
Oh,
Two
Oh,
of them, to be
shit.
specific.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
I know what happened. Okay. But Celica doesn't, I don't think. I know.
I think
I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure I know what happens, but Celica has no flipping idea. Celica, like, if Celica rubs over them, would Hawthorne feel anything? Like if Celica rubbed her fingers gently over the bumps,
Mhm.
would Hawthorne
Yeah.
feel? Okay.
Yeah, Hawthorne, you would feel pain where Celica was touching.
how? Salka, first, please, that's a little too personal. No offense. And also, don't do that.
Oh, sorry. And she backs up and like puts her hands up. I was just checking over for injuries. I'm a healer, so.
I mean, I
Hawthorne.
am too, but like, I think the only thing injured is like me on the inside.
Hawthorne, I think that was my fault. I'm sorry.
Really? Because it sure feels just like the last time I was super depressed. Except that time I had collapsed on the floor because I hadn't eaten anything in 4 days.
Well, you are rather close to me, and that seemed to happen right as I cast the spell, and it needed a little bit of a piece of something that I didn't have, and I just wanted to practice the words, but it seems to have worked, and look. And she grabs the jar from Lonin again and drops the bottle into the trash.
Yeah, you see it just dissolve as soon as it hits the black inky void.
So
GM, does anything new happen with me?
GM, does this insinuate that depression is correlated to MP value in this universe?
I refuse to answer that question.
Are depressed people just people with chronically low MP? Like chronically low serotonin?
Then my MP
Everyone
is
donate
inaccurate.
now to this organization, and we can get people that the mana potions they need.
I want to point out, just because it's important, that I did specifically facilitate how this works for the Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance. I'll leave it at that.
Yes.
Turns out you can cure depression with a tonic. Greyhaven, please. Alright, sorry. I just had to say that because it's just...
So, it works. I won't do that again without the right stuff. I didn't think it would do anything. I just was hoping I could practice the words. I'm so sorry, Hawthorne.
I mean, I guess it's fine as long as I don't die.
She turns to Celica. He's not gonna die, right? I
Would Celica be able to, like, diagnose that at all?
I mean, yeah, you can just tell that this is just a severe, rapid
Mana exhaustion.
Mana exhaustion. Yeah.
He should be
Besides the
fine.
bumps on the forehead, that's the only concerning thing.
Yeah, putting aside some things that I felt when I checked him out, this looks like it's just acute mana exhaustion. It's not deadly, but Hawthorne will definitely need to rest after this.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing we're back at the villa.
I'm just gonna, like, lay here. Like, just lay here.
You want us to move you to your bed?
If I lay here.
Thank you!
I just lay.
You two are such dorks.
Would you lie with me?
Everyone thought it, but... No, I thought it too. But...
Yeah, don't you love this very serious situation that the party has found themselves in?
Do you want us to move you to your bed, Hawthorne? So you're not laying on the wooden floor.
I mean, I'm not in the walkway, am I? And I'm just going to attempt to, like, lift myself off the floor enough to see if I can gauge where I'm at, because I hit the ground. I don't remember where I was at before.
Naza kind of gets up and kicks you in the side. You're in the way.
Oh my
Hello
gosh.
to you two. Do we have, like, a sofa?
We do. Lonan, can you help me?
Yeah, sure. I'll help. I'll pick up Hawthorne and move them to the sofa.
Thank you. You're really strong.
What does Hawthorne's face look like as he says that? I need to know.
He's maybe a little flushed.
Well, You're a lot lighter than I expected.
I mean, have you seen me? I am all skin and bone and like 5 foot nothing.
Wait,
I-
that
I-
means
I
Sokka's
don't
taller
mean
than
any offense.
Hawthorne. Before the ears, she's taller than him.
Oh.
Amazing. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Great, Haven.
As you all finish up the rest of the day and have some dinner and Hawthorne recuperates and convey all the information to Shireen and Naza, we cut to one of the guest houses in newly minted the Perch. Surrounded by bottles, sitting on one of the couches inside, you see Delphira. She looks exhausted. She's kind of staring off in the distance. She picks up a bottle, knocks it back, stares at it. Why do they keep thanking me? Why do they fucking keep thanking me? She throws a bottle at the wall and it shatters. She places her hand on her tattoo. She thinks back. Soft, warm hands on her cheeks. I'm only going to be gone a short while. I need you to be a good girl for me. And keep an eye on the house while I'm gone, okay? Your father and I need to go have a word with Atar. There's got to be some kind of resolution to this. But that's not anything you need to worry about. I just need you to be a good girl. Wait here for me. Keep a lookout for everybody. For the greenhouse as well, okay? I shouldn't be gone too long. Okay, Mama, but why are you waking me up so early for this? There wasn't really any other time that I could. I'm sorry. And she wraps her arms around her. Now remember, stay inside. Keep a lookout for everything. And I'll see you soon, okay? Now, will you be a good girl for me? Yes, Mama. I will. Thank you, sweetheart. She heads out the door. 10 minutes pass. 30 minutes. An hour. 2 hours. And then commotion. Rioting in the streets. Young Delphira looks around. Looks out the windows. And sees full-fledged riots in the streets. She gets scared. She hears outside the door.
They're gonna kill Destrea. We need to go and try to stop them.
Panic sets in. She runs. runs to her father's workshop. Her legs, her body, her tiny small frame moving faster than her brain can think. Runs and grabs a project off her father's workbench. A shotgun. Something to keep her safe. That's what her father said that it was going to be.
Oh.
And she runs, looking desperately amongst the crowds of people for her mother, her father, anyone that she recognized. Until she made it to the square.
Let this be a lesson. For any of you who dare defy me, I am the Beast Lord, and you all are my entertainment.
And then there was red. Bright, violent red. That coated everything. And a piercing shriek. Thank you, sweetheart. And that is where we'll end tonight's session of Fame and Falchions.
No!
Mm.
No, because we have like freaking
Fuck!
4 weeks. You can't stop us there.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
I'm
No.
tired of this shit. This motherfucker. How dare?
So what's with you and flashbacks to parental figures traumatizing their daughters today? That's 2 now. I barely had time to process the one earlier.
Right.
Also, that's 7 full front to back pages of notes, 2 pages of which are just flashbacks.
Yeah,
Good night,
I have
everybody.
not counted mine.
We're gonna go ahead and get ready to raid out. We will see
my
you all
gosh.
for more Fame and Falchions next week, and keep an eye out for in the Discord server for future announcements, since the schedule's gonna get a little bit wonky here. So here is the Discord, and I will be raiding us out soon. So hold off,
Thank you all
and
for
we will see you
coming.
all soon.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.